Coach Saulsbury was like a father figure to my dad. Gave me great advice on life, things that, will make my father a better man. And I think Coach did that with all his players. He wasn't just a basketball coach, he was more of a father figure and wanted the best for his players.
I'm sitting here and thinking about, I was reflecting on just sitting here, looking on and seeing my name on the banners and the gym name in my honor and this tournament name in my honor. It was hard to believe because I never thought this would be a factor in my life. I don't appreciate it, but it'll never get off the ground.
A lot of people use this here word, the GOAT. Well, I believe Mr. Saulsbury is the GOAT when it comes to basketball in New Haven, Connecticut. Because what he did for those kids and myself was just amazing how he turned all our lives around. I'm one especially, I am dyslexic. And what he has done for me and put me into this here great school at LSU, and I messed up and left. I wish I would have called him before I made that decision because he would have gave me the right thing to do. He was a mentor, he was a father, and he was a coach all at one time.
My dad, Coach Bob Saulsbury, has been a wonderful inspiration to me. Growing up, I would see him, of course, coaching, but also see him doing a lot of important things off the court. Like going into the different neighborhoods in New Haven. He would go to different outdoor basketball games or the Dixwell Q House, and just really, when he would see his players, they would all talk to him, and he was really very much like a mentor and father figure, and that always had a really significant impact on me.
Jump the basket, the 5, wide, lane. Manning to the line, shooting one shot.
John, he was definitely a player. I don't know how he outgrew me in two summers. But when he came back that third year, he was a monster. He was a monster. As far as handling the ball, directing the players, he was a monster.
Bob Saulsbury is one of the finest gentlemen I've ever met in my life. I traveled here from New Orleans, Louisiana for the Saulsbury tournament to see Coach and to see what he's built, both Wilbur Cross, New Haven, and his reputation precedes him everywhere. I'm an absolute fan. I've been privileged to be coached by him, and I'm just happy to be here.
Bob Saulsbury, to me, Mr. Bob Saulsbury, honorable. He's not only been a coach figure for the community, but he's been a father figure to me. Been following him all my life, practically. My mother knew him coming up, and she always spoke highly of him. And I just followed in her footsteps and want to give him his props.
With everything that we have, we're in good shape. We're up 2? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we know that we can execute on offense, right? Mm-hmm. But execution on defense, we have to have the bigger effort. Okay, we're fine. I got enough guys to play.
So he did a fantastic job. We were proud of him. And I mean, right now, the man, he doesn't look his age. I mean, I wish I could last and look like that when I'm 90-something, Yeah. So he's done a great job.
As a youngster growing up in Bridgeport, I heard a lot about this man. And when I saw, we became friends with Wiki Hurd and Roland Jones, and the way they behaved themselves on and off the court, you can say that he had that impact. And I just adored the guy because when the guys traveled, they dressed just for success. And most important, even when I see him at the grocery store, the guy hasn't changed. And everywhere he goes, he's just worshiped because, he's done so much for young people. I think he epitomized what modeling was all about, role modeling. And I can say that he's the kind of guy that could be your friend, at any age, because he could relate. I think his greatest skill was about I guess, the charisma he had.
I'm thinking about how I first started. I was cut from my team at Bassett Junior High School. And I went to Hill House, and I was fortunate to make the team. And then having an opportunity to play across the country, that when I look, I think in terms of where I have come from, from Ashland Street to playing like out in the Cow Palace out in California. It's hard for me to believe.
Jump the basket for 5 wild men. Man is the line shooting one shot.
He's far more than a coach. He's a father. He's a disciplinarian. He's an admonition. He loves kids, and what he's done with kids is unbelievable. But I've coached 44 years total. Now I've seen hundreds of high school coaches and hundreds of college coaches, and we always hear about the Super Five, the Fabulous Five, the Fab Five. He would be, of all the coaches in the country, he would be on my starting 5. It's more than the wins and losses.
Last question, the Hall of Fame, is that still on your mind? Do you think about that? No, really honest, I'm modest. I don't think I deserve it. I don't. But would you like to see it happen? Oh, yes, yes.